Hello guys, welcome back. So in this video I'm going to discuss about multiple inheritance. What is multiple inheritance? So multiple inheritance on the other hand is a feature in which a class can inherit attributes and methods from more than one parent classes. So in this figure you can see here, so this is A class and this is B class and it is inheriting from both. So this is called base classes and class C is called derived class. So it is inheriting all the properties of A class and B class and it can inherit n number of classes. So the critic point out that multiple inheritance comes along with a high level of complexity and ambiguity in situations such as that diamond problem. So diamond problem says if B and C, like two classes, have same name of method, so how it will work. So that kind of complexity comes in diamond problem. So we'll look into it later. So let's move to the point of multiple inheritance and how it will work in programming. Let's say I have three classes. One is batsman, bowler and keeper, and we will inherit all three classes to the player class. So let's move. So let's say I have one class that is called batsman, and it's having in its method solves on one parameter that is called name, and we will make it private and we will create the setter getter of this. So if you are having any doubt in setter getter, so you can watch my video about setter getter. So here I will create this name batsman. So batsman equals name. Okay, and we will create the setter getter of this like def getter is get batsman name. So it will return batsman name. So self dot batsman. Okay, and we can create the setter also like def set batsman name, and here we can set it like name and self dot double underscore batsman equals name. So this is one class that is having the property like this is the methods get batsman name and set batsman name. In same way we'll create two more classes, that is bowler and keeper. So I will copy the code and will paste and then we will change it. So instead of batsman we will put bowler, and here also we can put double underscore because it is a private variable and we are setting a variable, or we are using setter getters. That's why we are using private variables. So here bowler name, and this one you can here get batsman name, we will change it and we will make it get bowler name. Okay, this will return bowler name, and here we will remove this one and we'll change the name to set bowler name. It should caps. Okay, so this is like a standard of programming. So here bowler name. In same manner we can create the third class like keeper also. This is a keeper class, keeper, and here it will use a keeper name. If you love cricket, then you can easily understand what I am doing. So get keeper name, and here instead of bowler name I will change it to keeper name. Okay, and set keeper name, and then instead of this paste. So these are the three classes and all classes are independent to each other. So now I will create a class that is called a class player, which inherits all the three classes like batsman and bowler, and the third class is keeper. All the three classes I inherit, and inside in it we need to define it like name. So you have to call all the inits using class name. Like this first class is batsman, okay, so using this class name you have to call the init of this class. So dot init, and here other class is bowler dot init, and the third class is keeper dot init. So what we are doing here, we are inheriting three classes, batsman, bowler and keeper, to player classes. So here you can see player is the child class, and though all the three classes are parent class. Now let's create an object of player class. So let's see, P1 is a player 1, and which is the object of player class, and which is MS Dhoni. It's a well-known name. MS Dhoni is a player of cricket. So this is our object, and MS Dhoni is having now the properties of batting, bowler and keeper. All the three properties it has. So if I want to print like P1 dot get batsman name, so batsman is MS Dhoni, so it will returns you MS Dhoni. The output will be like that. If I want to print the keeper name, so because Dhoni is also keeper, so let's say keeper name, so yes, MS Dhoni is also a keeper. So in this way we can inherit the n number of classes. So what is diamond problem and why its problem got created? So let's see here in this picture, you can see A is a class which is a parent of B and C, okay, and B is having method M, and suppose C is also having method M, and D is inheriting both B and C. So what happens when D object, like let's see, D1 is the object of D class, and when I will call D1 dot M, so which method will come first? So this is the ambiguity here, you can see. So B class also having same method or same attribute, and C class also having the same attribute, then ambiguity will generate. So how to solve this problem? First of all, we will create the problem and then we will solve it. So let's move to the diamonds problem. Let's see, I have a class A which is a parent class of all class, or we can say it as a super class, which is having a method M, and we'll print something like print this is from A, and we'll copy the complete path. So in overriding, I told you we can call the same method of parent class. So the parent class is, now let's see, this is a B, and B is inheriting A. And in same manner I will change from, instead of A is B, and same way I will create a third class that is C, and which is inherit the A class. So both B and C are inheriting the A class and all having same name method M, okay. So this is C, and the last class is class D, which is inheriting B and C, both classes. So first of all, we will create an object of D class. So D1 is the object of D class, and then we will call through D1 dot M. So you can see the output will be, this is from A. Oh, why this is coming from A? We need to change it to D. I forgot. That's why. Okay, so you can see this is from D. So object will check for that method in same class, then it will move to the upper class, or we can say parent class. So both parent class B and C. This is the syntax of inheriting more than two classes. So you need to separate it by comma. It is inheriting B class and C class, and both are having same name method. So, and I want to execute it. How I can execute? So it is a simple ambiguity problem raised if a specific feature is implemented in more than one superclass. As you can see here, I implemented. So let's say I will not execute anything, or I will comment it. If you will comment and I'm not doing anything in this class, so what will be the output? So this is from B. So you can see why this B is coming, why C is not coming. So Python is having a property. Property says if B is in starting, or we are writing B, so it will ask for B first. If B also is not having, I will comment it and I will pass it, and then let's run the program. Then it will look for the another class. So first of all, it will check the first parent class. If it is available, then it will execute. Then it will check to the other class, class C. If it is available, then good, it will execute. If it is not in C also, then what happens? See, the output is from A, because C and B both are inheriting A class, or A is the superclass of all classes. So it will go to the A. So I will remove this. You can see the property of Python is very important property, and just I will uncomment it, and now, so you can see here, if I will execute it, this B will execute because it is first. So if I will write here C in starting and B is the second class, so then it will execute from C because C is in starting. So it will look for the first class. So this is the property of Python, and it got removed, or ambiguity we got removed here. Now if I want to execute all the methods, so how can I execute it? So using class name, you can call it, let's say how we can call. So first of all, I want to execute from D, then I want to execute C. So we can create the sequence like that, and then B should execute. So you can create, and then A should execute. Now you can see the output will be, so this is from D, D, C, B, A. So first D called, and then C, then B and A. So in this manner we can create, or we can customize our class according to your requirement. And the other way of access is, I will comment it first, and I will let you know how we can access directly that method. Let's say I want to access the method of C class. It is very simple, C.m, and you can pass the object of D class, and you can see the output is, this is from C. So in this way also you can call methods of any class. You can pass the object of that class. So it is not a dependency of inheritance, or like multiple inheritance. So no need of that. You can execute any class using any object, but it should be valid. So now let's move to the super and MRO. We can use, instead of this solution, super keyword also. In last video I told you how to use super, and using super also we can access it. And what is MRO? MRO is method resolution order. So we will create the order of resolution of methods. So here also we create the order, like C first execute, then B, then A. So in this manner we can also create the order. So Python is providing that such kind of property. So we have seen in our previous implementation of a diamond problem how Python solved the problem. So the order is defined by the method resolution order. In short, we called MRO. So how we can define MRO? MRO stands for method resolution order. So we will create the order and let's see how. So I will copy all the code from same and we will create using super. So instead of this, what we have to do is we need to use super keyword. So first of all, we want to execute D method M, and then we want to execute the super class. So we will use super keyword here and dot M. It's a small. Okay, let's see. Thus we will create an object like T2 is the object of D class and we will call through D2.m. Now you can see the output is, it is asking for something like, as I told you in overriding lecture, in previous lecture you can see. So we need to implement it like A is implement the object, and here we need to pass the D class and self. So now you can run the program and you can see the output is, this is from D and this is from C. So okay, I will comment it because you are confused here. So I will print something, print using MRO. Then you can easily understand. You can see here it's very complex to understand. That's why I am using this separator. So you can see here this is from D and this is from C. So using super also you can define the MRO. So first of all, it will look for the same class D. It is having method M. Yes, it will execute it, and then again next statement is super D class of method M. So it will look for the first class whatever written over there. So then it will check in that class itself. And if I will write here super C comma self dot M, so it will check for the parent class A. So parent class A is also having the same method and it will execute it. So let's see, the output is D from C from B. B is the parallel of this. That's why it is looking for the another class. So if I will write here inside B also like super and B shelf dot M, then it will execute the class A also. You can see the output is DCBA. So A class also got executed. So in this way we can define the order of our resolution, or we can say the property of methods. So using super also you can define, and you can use in init also. So I took the example with method, and you can create your application according to your requirements. It's up to you how you are choosing and how you are executing the file. So in next video we will discuss about magic methods and special methods which is provided by Python. Thanks for watching.